Welcome back everyone to Piney Plays Beorning, and last time we dealt with the White Hand Orcs, and now we need to speak with Archil to see what he wants us to do now.
There are so many things that need to be done.
You have reduced our troubles by half, Pineclaw. However, there is much that we do not know about these other orcs. We do not know where they came from, or what they have come here for, but we do know that they are very dangerous. You have done much for us here, and I believe that we are safe for the time being. I feel your help might be better suited for elsewhere now. Oh, I forgot that this was the time for a little bit farewell speech. Alright, let's see. Do we have anything that would be useful? Of course, it's the usual thing, and I got some pretty good stuff already, so therefore let's just take the money one.
There's no shortage of things that need doing in the Eastfold.
Pineclaw, you have left a lasting mark upon Aldburg and its people. We should be able to defend ourselves from any attack, since the worst seems to be behind us now. I do not have the same confidence about our neighbors in Fenmarch, however. I feel that your assistance would be better served assisting Thing Sparhavok and his people. Follow the road out of Aldburg and head eastward to the marshlands. Be vigilant and patrol the roads. I have a feeling we have not seen the last of these new orcs. Alright. And what was the name of that? Sparhavok. Okay, yeah. Okay. I guess Havoc. Yeah, I guess Havoc is in raising havoc? Yeah. Yeah, the F is pronounced as a V when it's between two vowels in Anglo-Saxon. It's a long story, but let's head over to Fenmarch. We have not quite made it to Fenmarch, but on our way we heard a bit of a scream, and let us ask this lass for what she knows about it. Hello there.
Our mission is dire.
Please, you must help. The orcs appeared out of nowhere and began putting the lumberyard to the torch. Guthlaf and the others are still there. All right.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
I managed to escape before the camp was overrun, but the workers are still there and need your help. You may be able to sneak in undetected through the back entrance. Once inside the lumberyard, seek out Guthlaf. Will you help? Oh, all right. Well, I guess that's what we were sent here to do, was to help, and ignoring everybody else and going to speak with the Thing probably wouldn't be the best option for the people here in Rohan. Ooh, let's see. Orcs are swarming in the lumberyard. Defeating them will ensure easier foray to retake the lumberyard, so we need to defeat 10 orcs. Alright, and we'll be getting a couple more quests within the lumberyard, I am pretty sure, before this is all over. Imping! Actually, Imping is also the site of one of the resource quests for Hootbold, which is in the previous area in here. So there was just an instanced area, then this is the addition of it into the main part of the game. Okay, extinguishing fear. Look for something to carry water in, so we need to get something to carry water in so we can put out water. And we need to free the lumberyard workers. Okay, that makes sense. So let's find all of this. Well, something's killing my frame rate. Well, let's see. Ah, there's the bucket there. I guess so we will have to kill this orc so that we can get the bucket. Even if we didn't need to kill the orc just for the quest. There, let's go. Down with the orcs. Down with the orcs. Down with orcs. Orcs must die. Oh, wrong game. Alright, let's see. Carry bucket. Well, seeing how it was next to a river, I guess finding water to put into the bucket would have been a trivial thing. Alright, let's put out this fire. That was it? Okay. That's one quest down. That was easy enough. So let's see. Where? Alright. This way around. And around here. Kill orcs. Free prisoners. I think that'll be better for us than killing the prisoners and killing the orcs. Right. Alright, let's head on to it and forget the nonsense. Alright. Ooh. They hit hard. Alright, let's have one of our honey cakes. And I should bake another one. I seem to be running low on them. Alright, good. Let's get my morale back. There's only one there, right? Yeah, if there's only one there, I'll just do that. Remember, human form, I can heal myself. See, I can take them out one at a time. That was the best way of doing it. I think that would be questing responsibly. Good, and take him out. Done. Hello. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry to scare you that way. I thought I was finished. Okay, that's one down. Alright. Good. Let's see. There's another one this way. Let's give him a few bees or give him a bee or two to worry about. We'll put a little steam into their day. Looks more like a defiler than an archer with those horns on him. Alright, that's two freed. Good. Where are we? Oh. There's the third one, or over there. And of course, we still have to find Gutloff. And this way. And down. Okay, you're free. Oh, I thought that I would never see my family again. Thank you. Well, how do we know he'll see his family again? I mean, maybe they killed his family. Maybe I better not tell him that possibility. That just might be a downer. And the last thing we need to do is to give him something to feel sorry about. Here we go. Next! And done. Alright, there we go. Cutting down the orcs. Okay. I hope that Guthoff was not wounded. He tried to save us all, but we were overwhelmed. Yes, okay, good. That's done. Alright. Now, where is... Ah, there he is. A hardy warrior stands ahead. This must be Guthoff. Well, we hope so. He is definitely a warrior. He is well armored and all.
What brings you to these lands?
I am indeed Guthoff, the former flag bearer of the king. If you are still hale, you must be a strong one. We do not have time to discuss a plan of attack. I overheard the lieutenant of these orcs threaten to put the orchard to the torch. Head south to the orchard and stop him at once. Alright, need to stop the lieutenant. We can do that. Right, and let's see. I just wonder why my frame rate seems to be abysmal at the moment. Let's see, where is this lieutenant? Ah, okay, there is the lieutenant. Hello there! Wanna fight? Yeah, I heard that you were wanting to burn this orchard. Well, actually, I see that he is trying to burn this orchard. Yeah. Okay, okay. Well, I'm sorry. I had to stop you before you finish burning all these trees down. This is a lumber yard, not a charcoal production facility. Okay, one down. Okay. Okay, now back to Guthloff. At least we didn't have to go too far for that. And it was a nice quick jaunt. And hopefully I won't have to go through too many orcs on the way back. So I can see that they have respawned a bit. Alright, one lieutenant down.
What brings you to these lands?
It was rather fortuitous timing that you arrived when you did. I am not certain that we would have been able to save the lumberyard without your assistance. I am Guthloff, son of Sparhavak, the Thane of Fenmarch. I was once the banner bearer of Theoden King. Since my recent dismissal, I have been lending aid here in the lumberyard. Now, we must put our hands to the task of restoring this lumberyard. Alright, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be something completely useless to me.
Rohirrim have need of your services.
Allow me to worry about the lumberyard, Pineclaw. I ask that you travel to Fenmarch and inform my father of what has happened here. If these orcs were also seen near Aldburg, I fear that we may have a much larger problem than we originally thought. Take the road east of Fenmarch and seek out my father, Thane Sparhaven. Okay then. Let us head to Fenmarch and speak with Sparhavik, who will, I'm sure, tell us to spread havoc with the orcs. We have arrived at the mead hall at Fenmarch, and it looks like we have found the thing.
I do not believe you will find welcome here.
You assisted my son in driving the orcs from the lumberyard? Thank you. It appears that we have a problem which needs solving. There are other pressing matters here in Fenmarch which I struggle with. Ooh, perhaps you can assist me? Alright.
I do not understand why we delay here.
This is a family matter that I do not wish to involve others in, but I cannot bring myself to tell Marigoth that what I have known for a while. Now that Aylmer is heir to the throne of Rohan, he is to marry a lady of much higher station, not the daughter of a marsh lord. If you could talk with her, it would remove a burden from my heart. Pick an arrangement of arrowhead, a flower that grows in Fenmarch, and deliver it to her along with my message. Wait. You want me to deliver flowers to your daughter and tell her that the person that she wants to marry is no longer available? Okay. Yeah. Let's go. Alright, arrowhead. Where can we find some arrowhead? Alright, let's see. Hello. I will assume that there are some flowers of some such here. I presume he's talking about. Yeah, if there were a flower called our arrowhead, I guess it would look like that. So I'm assuming that's the one that he means. Any of these here? Flowers all over the place. Except the ones that... Why did he insist on... Well, I suppose they hold it special in some way. I would have to guess. Yeah, right, that's 2 of them. Any more of these flowers? Well, they seem to... And he wants a full bouquet. I guess that's why he chose that flower, because it's so blindingly rare. Well, not so rare that there weren't any here, but rare enough, I guess, that you'd have difficulty finding it. Alright, let's see. Maybe I should just give her 2 of them? I don't think that's gonna work. Sure she wants enough in order to lessen the blows, so to speak. Well then, I guess I'll continue searching. I smell something. Ah, there it is. Over there. That's where it's hiding. Aha. Hidden flowers. Slugs. Slugs eating hidden flowers. Well, I'm sure I'll find a couple, and when I do, we will be able to present them to her. I think this should be enough. So now let's get back to her and tell her what her father wanted me to say, and if I'm lucky, she won't kick me in the teeth. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is what she's going to do. Right. Alright, I better be able to jump back if she does decide to try it. Well, she's not dressed for kicking people in the teeth, at least. Hello there. Your father sent me with a message concerning Aylmer. You see that he is now the heir to the throne, is named by Thildred, and it appears that he will most likely be marrying someone of higher station.
What brings you to these lands?
Yeah. So, Aylmer will not marry me? Well, maybe it's best that she runs. At the rate she's running, it looks like she does have strong enough legs to kick me in the teeth. Alright, well, I suppose it's time to go and tell her father her reaction. Your lordship, she ran off.
I do not believe you will find welcome here.
Yes, I knew this would break her heart. I simply could not bring myself to tell her. Thank you for delivering such unfortunate tidings. Hopefully, when she has calmed herself, she will return in better spirits. Now, we have dire matters to attend to.
This road leads to death. We should return to Edoras.
Yes, these orcs have been growing in a nuisance all over the place, and we need help to stop them immediately, before they overwhelm us. We must locate their camp and drive them away. Unfortunately, I don't know where to begin. The best course of action might be to ask others if they might have seen any evidence of an orc camp. Talk to the people of Fenmarch to see if we can find any evidence towards locating these orcs. Alright then. And what else?
We cannot wait for the darkness to abate. Rohan must rally.
Yes, also, I was furious when I learned that Guthlaf had been discharged by that treacherous Grima Wormtongue. It is only a matter of time before my son is called back to the side of Theoden King, and I want him to be ready. I would like to craft a new banner for him, bearing the royal mark. The hide from boars will make for a sturdy canvas to work upon. Could you hunt some boars and bring me their hides? Alright, fine. So, next time we'll ask about and find out if anyone knows where the orc camp may be, and I'll hunt some boars for their hides. But that'll be in our next episode of Pineleaf Plays The Beorning.